So how we do obtain the Eric Johnson sound? This is a concept that we can both use for solos and for chords, and it's very, very simple. We can base everything on the triads, and especially we're going to use open triads. Let's start with major triads. So for example, we assume that we have the root on C, and we can visualize the root on the 6th string, and then we can do the same on the 5th string, and then on the 4th string. Okay, and whenever we have the root on the 6th string, we have a C major triad like this. But in this case, this triad is very obvious, right? So what we can do is actually taking its third and drop it and actually raise it up 1 octave. So instead of having the E here, we're going to have the E here, and this triad is going to become, look at this difference, closed triad and open triad. And the same we can do with the inversion. So for example, if I have the first inversion here, it becomes like this. And if I have the second inversion here, it becomes like this. And of course, like this. Okay, it sounds very, very beautiful, and we can use this concept for all the rest of the string sets. So for example, if we have the root on the 5th string here, so we are going to have C, E, and G, okay, and it's the equivalent of this one. And of course, we can take the third and we can raise it up 1 octave, and we're going to have this triad. And the same we can do with the first inversion. And in this case, we are going to raise up the G that is going to be here. Sounds beautiful. And we can do the same also with the second inversion. In this case, we're going to raise up the C. It's going to be here, and there we go. This is so beautiful, right? And we can use also the same concept when we have the root on the 4th string. So if we have this triad here, we can take actually E and put it up here. And we're going to have this beautiful triad here. And we can do the same for this one. It becomes like this. And then we can also do the same with this triad that, of course, is too high maybe here, so we can put it down 1 octave below. It becomes like this. Very, very open. So we can also do the same for the minor triad. If we have D minor, we have the root on the 6th string and the first inversion and the second inversion. And it actually becomes actually it's better here, right? So beautiful. So imagine that we have, this is so, so beautiful. And then we can also replicate the same system here. If we have a D minor triad with the root on the 5th string, it's gonna be like, and the first inversion is gonna be like this. And the second inversion and then when we have the root on the 4th string, we have, okay, it becomes, of course, this is way better here. If you also want to do something very beautiful, you can also harmonize the triads over the entire major scale. Let's see now how to apply this concept on solos as well. Perfect, guys. I hope you liked this lesson. If it was useful for you, don't forget to leave me a big thumb up and let me know down in the comments what you think of it. And also, you can subscribe to the channel and to my Patreon page as well, in which you can find all the tabs, transcriptions, and diagrams of my lessons. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time.